Yo, what's going on, you guys? My name's Guidry, and I'm going to teach you how to edit your photos better on your iPhone. First thing you want to do is download Adobe Lightroom CC. It's super dope, and everything we're going to learn is free. Pick your photo, go to your crop tool. Use your crop tool to scale and align your image, positioning your subject in the middle here, and we can rotate this to make sure all your lines are even. So once you've done that, click this check mark. Then we're going to move on to our lighting adjustments, and I'm going to run through these pretty quick for you, just how I do it. So go to your highlights and bring your highlights down a little bit. This is going to make sure no highlights of your photo are super overexposed. Then grab your shadows, and we're going to lift these shadows just a bit to make the image overall a little less dark. We're going to move on to our whites now. What we want to do is we want to bring those whites up to make up for the highlights that we lost earlier without getting rid of any detail. And then you can take your blacks and we're going to crush them just a little bit to add a little contrast. Next thing you want to do is grab your contrast tool and bump that up just a little bit, only if you think you need it. So now we can see our before and our after of the basic adjustments we just did, but we're not done. We're going to go and slide up, grab our tone curve. Make sure you're on RGB down in the bottom left corner. Grab the top of the line here. And this is going to adjust your highlights. So bringing it down makes it darker, bringing it up makes it a little brighter. We want to bring it up, make it a little bit brighter. Then we're going to grab our midtones area, which is almost down to the bottom. If you bring it all the way down, it's super dark, bring it up, you lighten those a whole lot. We're going to leave it about here. And then the coolest part is you can grab the bottom corner here. And if you lift this a little bit, you get that nice lifted black look that you see on Instagram all the time. So let's dial this in just a little bit to make sure it's perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the red, green, and blue channels underneath here individually and create a nice subtle S-curve in each of these lines. What this is doing is giving your photo a lot more complex color contrast. And it kind of just, for me, it's super noticeable. Other people may not notice it at all. And that's why I'm saying you don't have to do it, but this is just what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Once you figure out what you want your tone curve to look like and you got all those adjustments dialed in, you are completely done. So all you have to do now is check out your before and your after. Let's look at it one more time, before and after. Then you just save your photo. Once your photo's saved, you can go and post that shit on Instagram. Let me know whenever you post it so I can see what you've edited. And thanks for following along. I hope you learned something.